I made a One Wish Willow animated stream alert inspired by the movie Obsession, and you can download and use it right now for absolutely free. In this video, I'm going to show you where to get it, which files are included, and how to use it. Just like all of my other stream overlays, stream alerts, etc., this is available at gumroad.com/gallevel, and you'll find it right there. Click on it. And before downloading anything off the internet really, you want to make sure you read the description. And there I tell you all of the information that you need to know. Over at the banner, if you click here, you can actually see a full preview of it with sound. And the entire alert lasts about 10 seconds. There's also an additional preview that shows you how it works within your services like Twitch or something like Streamlabs or Streamelements or whatever service you use for your alerts, if you plan on using it as alerts. Which files are included? You actually get 3 different files for this. In fact, I have them right here. The first one is just a typical alert with the sound. And remember, those are WebM files, so they contain transparency. You can drag and drop them in anything that accepts that type of file. The other one is another WebM file with the animation, but this time without sound. Let's just say that you want to put your own custom sound. That way you can use it with no problem whatsoever. And then finally, we have an MP3, and this is just the sound. Stick around till the end of the video where I will explain exactly how I made it. Since this is a custom stream alert, even though it can be used for anything else, I'd like to imagine that you're already familiar with alerts. If not, you should go get familiar with alerts before downloading custom ones. That means that this will be supported by any typical Alertbox system. If you use Twitch's Alertbox system, for example, you can create an alert box, and let's say you want this to be your follow alert. You can go to Visuals and Sound, click on the X to remove the previous animation, and then Upload File. At this point, just select the one with audio or without audio. We'll pick with audio, and before we test it, what we will do is make sure that we turn off the alert sound here, and after a couple of seconds, this will be ready. Just click on Preview Alert, and there you have it. You can even scale it, and then you can play around with it, do whatever you want. If you use Streamelements, you can add an Alertbox widget. We can select Follow Alert, and it's the exact same process. Remove the previous one, click Change Video, click Upload, then drag and drop the one you want. I'll put the no audio one, wait a couple of seconds. There it is right there, click Submit, and I'll leave the default sound here. Let's emulate a follower event, and there you have it. Same thing if you're using Streamlabs as your alert system. You want to make sure your layout is image above text. You want to remove the previous one, go to the upload section, go find your files, and let's upload the one with sound. We will select it and click select, and there it is. Now to add them in your broadcasting software, it's the same process for each and every one of them. First, you want to make sure that you save your changes everywhere, and you want to copy the browser URL. On Twitch, it's going to be at the bottom right. You can see the copy button. In Streamelements, you save top right, and the copy overlay URL is right there. And on Streamlabs, you save at the bottom right, and the copy widget URL is right there. And copy. Then in your broadcasting software, I'm going to use OBS as an example, but this will work with Streamlabs Desktop, with Meld, with any broadcasting software that you're using, including TikTok Live Studio. I'm going to click to add a source, go to Browser, give it a memorable name, click OK. I'm going to put this to the side, and where it says URL, you just want to paste the URL that you just copied. Then click OK, and you're good to go. Now you should play with the size and the text and the colors and all that, but we're just going to test it like this. Click on follow here. And there it is. I forgot to remove the Streamlabs sound, so it plays both. You could just click on the X here and remove that. I showed you an example with the follow alert because that was like default, but you can use it for whatever. It's a One Wish Willow box, and then the Willow cracks. It's not attached to one particular thing. You can make it so that people type a command and it pops up. People use a channel point in your channel. Maybe when people mention the word obsession. In fact, you can add it directly into OBS Studio or any other broadcasting software as a media source, just as a video. You can have a channel point redemption where it asks the viewer to make a wish, and then that pops up. I just made the animation. You get to be creative with it. Speaking of making the animation, how did I make it? Well, thankfully I recorded part of the process. Basically, I'm using Blender 3D here, and I found like a recreation of the label. From there, I had to model the box myself, and I modeled a little tab. I did some UV unwrapping. If you know 3D modeling, you know what that is. Just making sure the texture aligns with the box. The tab is a whole separate object, but that doesn't matter. I give it its own little arm so I can animate it later. And then I created all of those guides that you see, like the circles around it, so I can control it later for the animation. Now, the One Wish Willow is a model that I found online, modified it a little bit, and then textured it so it looked more realistic. And then I had to split it in half. So I just created those bounding boxes. You see, like I'm deforming this shape, and then I'm gonna turn it into a box. And this is basically gonna cut off one part. And I duplicated that, then created the box in the opposite way, just like that, to cut it basically the complete opposite way. And then both sides are kind of stitched together. I created those circles because I wanted to do the animation. So I'm parenting those objects to those circles so I can control the animation later. And then from there, it was just manual animation. The beginning animation actually is just the camera moving. I didn't want to move the box and all that. It got really complicated really fast. So I just moved the camera around to make it look like, you know, the box was turning, but it's just the camera. You can see more guides that I'm creating, and then I'm doing a little camera shake here. You can see the noise in the keyframes. This is before the Willow breaks. I make it shake a little bit. That took, well, this whole time-lapse, well, it's not really a time-lapse, but this whole video is 2 hours and 38 minutes, and it's not even half of the project. I then created little particles, and instead of using like a simulation or an actual particle system in Blender, I just created 4 little blobs, and I manually animated each of them. Finally, towards the end, I didn't want the camera to stay static after it broke, so I added a little bit of noise and I controlled that to make the camera move a little bit. Later on, I didn't record this, but later on, I actually made the Willow rotate just to give more camera movement. Here, I'm adding an HDRI to do the lighting, which was really important. It probably could have been better, but you know, animation was done. Also, my PC was lagging like crazy by this point. It did not enjoy that. You can see I'm adding rotation to those little particles that you can see for 2 frames. So that's the Blender part. Oh yeah, the first animation I had the camera zooming in or just flying in. I ended up changing that later on because it didn't loop well. Now those are the steps for the sound design, which I don't usually include in my alerts. I let people choose their own sounds, but I feel like this was important. So I'm using freesound.org, and I'm basically mixing and matching a bunch of sounds. You can see me going through them. I used Adobe Premiere to do the sound design. I didn't need much really. Just a little reverb, some time stretch here and there. I had to find cardboard noises, but also small cardboard noises. So the main sound in the beginning is actually someone pulling out a box of pills, I think. And the actual cracking noise is like multiple branches and sticks being cracked. There is that little audio beat that you hear, and that's part of the movie. You probably heard it in the movie, and it's the exact sound that plays in the movie when Bear actually cracks the willow. And it's from the track called Make-A-Wish by Rock Burwell. This one right there. I then slapped everything together, also in Blender. My first time using Blender as a video editor, and it was done. So yeah, one thing to note is that when you go to gumroad.com/getlevel, you will see that there's plenty of stuff. Most of it is free, like the large majority is actually free. So if you're looking for stuff to customize your streams and your recordings, have a good look. If you don't know how something works, please do not download a paid version. I think mostly my animated overlays are paid. Make sure you watch videos on my channel where I explain how it works, or just look at the description. There's usually a video attached. This video you're watching right now is going to be in the description of the One Wish Willow alert. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe. I cover everything that has to do with live streaming. And if you're not new here, thank you so much for coming back. One thing I want to get better at is shouting out my members. So shout out to Pixie Bluey, Classic J, 6-Speed Steve, Nella Davis 4418, Dakota Miskis, DJ Rinsborg, Charities 411 World, and Dogman Morgan 9660. Extra shout out for Pixie Bluey for being a member for 42 months, and extra shout out to Dogman Morgan for selecting the hero tier. I will do my best to have more members only content available. That being said, thank you so much for watching. Follow me on Twitch and on Twitter, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.